on my way home from a grocery expedition. Hi guys, this is Connie. This is my O.T.1-8 for February 5th, Monday, 2018. And I have tried to make this video a handful of times because the biggest thing that's happened today is that there was a terrible school bus accident that involved two drivers that I know well enough, and I know their families, and I worked with them before I left school bus driving after a decade, and one of them died because of this tragic accident. And if there's any silver lining or encouragement that can come from this, everything that's happened today, it would be the reminder that tomorrow's not promised, and that we should love the people around us while we have them close. And it definitely made me appreciate the people that I will say drive me crazy, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I've been praying throughout the day for the families that are involved. I've been hearing stories, first-hand accounts, and reaching out to do whatever I can as far as supporting them. I ultimately hope that the biggest and greatest thing that comes out of this is the reminder that bus driving is an exhausting and thankless job. We don't get paid enough to do it. Yes, it is a dangerous job, but at the same time, it's considered a part-time job in a lot of places, or at least where I worked. And that doesn't seem fair or appropriate with a handbook that specifically tells you that you have to devote all of your time and effort to that one part-time job, and that you couldn't seek out further employment because you wouldn't have the time or energy to do so. And so it seems incredibly unfair, because in any situation of an accident, bus drivers are almost immediately and almost 100% found at fault, regardless of the situation. So, people are upset, people are angry, people are sad because of this loss. Understandably so, but I'm hoping that the county, the transportation department that is involved around this entire incident, makes appropriate changes to increase bus driver safety, but also bring awareness and bring appreciation to the job, because our job is vitally important to making the school system work. And a lot of people can't make their ends meet in that job. And so it seems like an impossible job, because it takes a lot out of you. You're giving a lot of yourself. You're putting tons of time and attention and focus into, doing your job well and doing your job safe. And for what? For being told that this is a part-time job, for not being told anything, for barely being told to thank you, with the exception of a bus driver appreciation day and maybe Christmas. But hey, we get summers off, which we don't even get contractually paid throughout that time. And I'm not saying it's on the same ring as teachers. Teachers go to school for years to do what they do. But at the same time, teachers wouldn't have most of their students to teach if we were not there to transport them. So everybody's got to work together, but it seems like school bus drivers are incredibly scrutinized, and even more scrutinized when an accident like this happens that results in somebody's death. And I know of both the people that are involved. They are and were fathers, friends, husbands, and they have family who still work in this profession. And so a lot of us feel like we are close-knit friends, we are family, because we all know what it's like to take this home with us. We know what it's like to do our best to make sure that we are alert and as safe as we possibly can to get through the day, transporting precious cargo. And I can only hope that the county steps up, that transportation steps up, because this is ultimately on them. This happened on their watch, and something needs to be done about it. Because 2 families' lives have been forever changed because of this. And I think that it's ultimately resting on the county, and I hope they step up, and I hope they make it right. And I hope this never ever has to happen again. And our hearts hurt. And we have to remind these families that they are not alone, that they are loved. And my heart breaks with them. I ultimately come back to the responsibility resting on the school, county, and the transportation department, because if they did better to ensure that our jobs felt like something worth pouring into and going home at the end of the day knowing we wouldn't have to worry about being able to make those ends meet on top of staying safe and doing our jobs well, something like this would be very less likely to happen. So it's a sad one, but hug your loved ones a little bit tighter. Show appreciation to those people who are around you now. Don't take them for granted. Even if it's just a phone call or a text or any kind of message to share that love, it's going to be vitally important. Be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.